Hello everybody and welcome back to the Final Fantasy X walkthrough. We have to do the cloister, yeah. That's what I'm thinking is next here. Yep. Alright, so kind of interesting actually. This is the one temple where you actually kind of do things in reverse. You know, normally we would do the Cloister of Trials first and then get the Aeon, but in this case, the opposite. And it's the only one that's like that, so kind of neat, kind of cool. I guess maybe you could argue that Anima's is, I don't know, that's a tough one. Anyways, grab the sphere out of this center point and toss it in the pedestal here, and then we're gonna push this into the snowbank. And boy, I remember, so the first time I ever did these, I didn't have any sort of walkthrough, and man, I spent so much time here, like a crazy amount of time, just trying to figure it all out. But anyways, so push it into the next pile, and that actually makes the icicles disappear and kind of reveals this ramp, I suppose. And I think. Yeah, we're gonna go down here, and then I don't remember if we push this up against the wall or if you grab the sphere. Yeah, we take the sphere out. Okay. And then I think this goes into the wall, if I remember right, next to us. Excuse me. Yeah, here we are. And that is gonna raise that portion up, which reveals another sphere. So let's grab this bad boy out. Ah, yes. Okay. So the reason why we took the glyph sphere out is because you can't push this pedestal into the wall or where it needs to go with the glyph sphere in it. Or maybe you can, but I don't think it'll actually activate this ice bridge. I think you actually have to have a Makalania sphere actually inside the pedestal. You very well may be able to push the pedestal over. I just don't know that it's well, I'm guessing it doesn't make the ice bridge appear. So anyways, come up, back up to the top. I think we are gonna grab this out of here. And the reason why we can do that now is because we don't, obviously the icicles are gone. And that's what that sphere is doing up here, essentially. It's just making those icicles appear. And you actually need the icicles there at first so that you can push the pedestal into them. Which maybe seems a bit funny, but that's how you make it stop. Essentially, that's how you make it stop in the right spots. And then these, I don't know, you can see there's kind of like little icicles down here too, but those ones are just permanent. There's no, obviously we slid the pedestal into them and they didn't move at all, so. All right, I'm betting now. No, I don't know why I came up here. I'm missing the one down below. And there's a switch underneath that will reveal that in a little bit. But here we go. So grab this one out of here, and then that just needs to go into the center. The crazy thing about this whole puzzle is essentially you make the bridge appear. So you essentially solve the puzzle, and then you have to kind of like solve it in reverse, if that makes sense. In order to get the destruction sphere and the secret treasure. All right, so pressing the door switch brings the pedestal up top here, and then I think we just have to push it back down. Yeah, push it back down. Any day now, buddy. Oh, I guess I had to take the sphere out of it. I'm not sure if that was 100% necessary or not. I'm not sure. I don't know if you have to take that sphere out. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. I'm not really sure. Alright, where's this guy gonna go now? Oh, okay. So, transporting the pedestal into that icicle there is what puts the destruction sphere inside the pedestal. So then you're gonna want to hit this switch down here. Don't go and hit the one up top again because you don't need to. But press this switch and it brings the pedestal back down onto the first level. Now the crappy thing about that is now the icicles are gone. So like I was saying earlier, you essentially solve it and then kind of do it in reverse. Alright, so let's head over here, toss this guy in there, make the icicles reappear. Alright. Do nothing. And then I guess take this one out of here. I'm not sure if you actually have to do this step. We might have been able to get away with leaving that there and just taking the sphere from basically the icicles that we just made. But I think you'd have to push the pedestal first. Yeah, so push the pedestal into these. Oh, I see what I do here. Yeah, so maybe it was best to do it this way. I don't know. Boom! Alright, so that reveals the chest. Luck sphere. Nice. Those luck spheres are actually really, really good. If you really go crazy with min-maxing your stats, we'll have to farm just a ton of those later. Alright. Now that the pedestal is here in this spot, you can take the sphere out of the wall and push it. Or then push the pedestal down. And then we'll have to go down there and push it back into its spot to make the first section of the bridge reappear. Alrighty. So like I said before, now we basically just retrace our steps, just to essentially solve it again. So as far as trials go, I would say that this one is probably it's definitely the second most difficult, if not the most difficult, just to solve. I feel like the one in Bavel might be a little bit tougher, but to me it was more of a timing thing. I've got footage of it, and you'll see firsthand my failing over and over. It's kind of comical, really.
Please.
Give us a chance to explain.
No need. I already know what I'll tell the other maesters.
Meaning?
Lord Seymour was the leader of the Guado before becoming a maester.
You're not letting us go.
Let you go? Lord Seymour would never forgive us if we did.
Wait! Wait! Driscoll's sphere! We can show it to them!
You mean this?
Hey!
The Guado take care of Guado affairs.
Away! Run!
Alright. So, obviously we are not,
Huge.
we're not making friends with the Guado. Luckily, they'll still play on your blitzball team no matter what. If you've recruited any like I have. So for here, there's actually no random encounters other than the dudes that are chasing you, and my understanding is that they're unlimited, so you can't just... Well, I guess you could just stand around if you wanted to, but... once they get close enough to you, they will start a fight. So here, I guess, you know, again, if they are indeed unlimited, this I guess would provide an opportunity for leveling if you had a turbo controller, but that may not be the greatest idea. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe you could pull it off. It'd be tough. Maybe you might have to like supervise it a little bit. Anywho, same thing kind of applies to the Seymour battle. You'll want to, especially if your characters are, I don't know if I would say underleveled, but there, I think I just one-shot that guy. But you know, if your characters aren't as strong, you may want to steal the potions from the Guados so that they aren't, you know, constantly healing these guys. Again, though, for the most part, my characters can, you know, as long as I'm using the right ones, they can, for the most part, one-shot, you know, whatever enemy it is that they're good against. Lulu being, you know, good against the flan, and so on and so forth. She's still not overkilling though. That's kind of weird. I guess I did kind of start neglecting her a little bit. Poor Lulu. And then I don't think the Guado stream out from here. I think this is back to regular random encounters. Boy, I thought I was going to do a little more commentary on the different enemy types and stuff, but, I mean, in all honesty, these guys aren't really anything that we haven't already seen. You know, I mean, in all honesty, anything that flies is going to be Waka's job. Any flan is going to be, you know, for Lulu. The little wolf-looking dudes are all Titus. I guess there's some little iguana-looking things, too. Anything with a shell, that's Orin's specialty, so on and so forth. And actually, I think that the first time I ever played, I think actually Yuna, unfortunately, got a little bit farther behind because she doesn't really have a, you know, an enemy type. So, and I guess I didn't realize that it was kind of important to, you know, swap characters in and out of combat. You know, which resulted in her being severely underleveled. What's his name was to oh, Kamari. Kamari was probably the worst. He was I think actually I went like, I think when I actually went down someone's path, I went down Lulu's side with him, and I didn't like that at all. He was a really watered down caster, and you know, just there was no need to go that way. But, you know, live and learn. Alright. Here's the level 1 key sphere. Normally right after the snowmobile ride, I would actually come back up here and grab that key sphere, but there's just no point. It's, you know, a bunch of backtracking, and we end up having to traverse this path anyway. And then I guess I tried to attack. I guess I tried to making Titus attack himself there. That's kind of weird. Womp womp. Oh, there's a good aspect to the game I want to speak about, being that it just happened. Generally, the way that that Mug connects is kind of actually more based off of your like fight command or your attack command, and not your steal. So if you just use a steal command, you'll steal 100%. It always will connect. And you know, whether or not you actually are able to successfully steal an item, it has a different calculation to it. But when you try to use Mug, it goes off of your actual attack command. So you know, if you're actually specifically trying to steal items, I would recommend not using Mug necessarily. It's like I said, because there's a good chance that it'll just miss. Alright, so I guess the Guado are friends with Umaro. Here's another Final Fantasy 3 or 6 reference for you. Okay, that's totally not him, but kind of reminded me of him. Same deal with the Wendigo here. You're going to want to kill off the Guado guys first. Unfortunately, I didn't have Dispel yet, which there's a good chance that I guess you won't either. But there was a way to there actually was a way to get rid of Berserk as well. I just don't remember what it was because I fail. Normally though, I just use, you know, Blind Buster. Or sorry, Dark Buster? I think it's Dark Buster. Unfortunately, with Dark Buster, you have to use it every turn though. And here, I'm betting that this guy is probably gonna one-shot somebody. So let's see here. If he'd ever get a turn, huh? Actually, with Orin, Sentinel would have been a really good move there. Oh, maybe it's Threaten? It might be Threaten that removes Berserk. I don't remember now. Actually, yeah, for sure Threaten. Asuna will get rid of it as well. Maybe Remedy. I'm not 100% sure on Remedy. And then Dispel would have got rid of Protect and Shell. If I guess I don't know what which ones the Guados were able to get off. I'm pretty sure Protect at least. But that being said, Ixion can remove both of those effects with its Arrow Spark. So that's always a good option to get rid of those status effects. I think I just brute forced him down here. Yeah, he's got Protect on for sure. And what did I do? I think I brought in Lulu to at least try to poison him, but that doesn't stick. Alright, let's see how this all plays out. I thought I brought in one of the Aeons here, but now I don't remember. Kind of weird that I'm not using haste as well. It doesn't look like anybody is hasted. Maybe I was waiting. That might have been it. I might have been waiting to get everybody actually in. And by everybody, I mean these three, because typically that's how I finish out battles. Is usually I start in with, you know, I steal what I can with Kamari and Riku. I bring in Lulu now for like a buff, and I just make her leave. And then, you know, Yunai cast a heal or whatever, defend somewhere. And then I usually get these three in, and then that's when I tend to buff up and kind of prepare to finish the fight, I guess. Yeah, this is a really bad idea, though. I should have really brought in Ixion to remove that Protect. Although, yeah, I don't know. That went just fine. I don't think did I even have to heal anybody there. But that's, you know, the characters are pretty well leveled. All right, and with an interesting turn of events, the Wendigo pummels the ground with its dying breath. I was trying to make that more dramatic. I think I failed. My bad.
Praise be to Yevon. That's what I would have said, if I was a follower of Yevon. We were all there, and in one piece. Even if I had a headache from wondering what was in store for us next.
We're under the lake ice, aren't we? Look, that's the bottom of the temple. We've fallen a long way. So now we're the traitors that killed a maester.
What now, I wonder?
What now? You act first and think later, don't you? I mean, can't you be a little more responsible? We're all depending on you, you know?
A lecture?
No. Just a suggestion.
You should place trust in your friends. But you can't expect someone to protect you all the time. You would do well to remember that.
Is that a lecture?
It's advice. Young summoners are magnets for trouble.
So now we're the...
Hey, Waka, would you cheer up? Look, we only did what we had to do.
It doesn't matter. Don't you see? I've always walked the path of Yevon. But now, I'm a traitor. How could this happen? Damn!
It's not Riku's fault either.
Huh? You don't know how I feel. Wonder what the Aurochs are doing now.
Yuna will wake soon. Kimari knows this. No son.
I'm sure Uni's okay. She's breathing fine and all. How are Lulu and Waka?
Well, Waka's in shock. Can't blame him either. And Lulu, well, she's just the same as always.
She's so together. All grown up, I guess.
I guess.
Well, just give me 5 or 6 more years.
So, Kamari, how do we get out of here?
Hey, don't change the subject.
We climb.
Kimari too.
Only those who try will become.
Huh?
I think he means you have to work hard if you want to be like Lulu.
Oh, I will.
Kimari think Riku should stay Riku.
Huh? Hey, are you saying I'll never be like Lulu? Kimari!
How can you laugh at a time like this?
Yuna?
I wanted to confront Maester Seymour about his father, Lord Giskel. I wanted to convince him to turn himself in to Yevon's judgment.
In exchange for marriage?
Yes, if that's what it took.
So, what did Seymour say?
He didn't say anything. Now I don't even think it was worth it. I should have told you what I was going to do.
Enough! Dwelling in the past is futile.
Hey, you don't have to say it like that.
You want to waste time listening to her regrets?
You don't have to say it like that.
Our immediate concern is Yuna's pilgrimage. Are you willing to go on?
Yes. But then, do you think Yevon will allow it?
The Faith are the ones that give power to the summoners. Not the temples or the teachings. If the temples try to stop us, then we will defy Yevon if we must.
Whoa!
I can't believe you said that.
Sir Orin?
Count me out. We have to atone to make up for the sins we have committed. Of course. It's not like I ever liked Maester Seymour, yeah? No way I'll ever forgive him for killing Lord Giskel. And for trying to do us all in two, you know? But still, the bunch of us going against Yevon? No way!
But still, we have transgressed. And must face our punishment.
We must go to Bevel. We must speak with Maester Micah and explain what has happened. There is no other way, I think.
I agree.
Sir Orin,
So it is decided.
will you come with us?
I am the troublemaker, after all.
Yeah, that's right. You can always count on Aaron to complicate things.
Yeah. Kamari roars and Orin runs off, and...
I never asked you to follow me.
Hey, but that's what friends are for. Right?
Yep.
Thank you.
Huh?
Friends, huh?
Man, how can you all act like nothing's wrong? Must got nerves of steel or something.
You're too edgy. Listen to the hymn and calm down.
Is that coming from the temple?
Yes, it is Yevon's gift. It soothes the hearts of the faithful.
Say, you feel something weird in the air? Some kind of bad vibes or something? I thought so.
Who is that singing?
The Faith.
Oh. Huh? The Faith? What? It can sing?
Of course it can. Don't be a fool.
I really feel weird.
Say, isn't the ground shaking?
Jack used to sing this song.
Yeah, over and over. But not this good, that's for sure.
Another trait you share.
What? You were listening? Jeez, can't I get a little privacy?
Your singing reminded me of Spira.
Oh, right. You're not originally from Xanarkand, are you? You homesick?
Maybe.
Say, how'd you get to Xanarkand anyway? Sin? Uh-huh. I thought so. That proved it. Sin was the link between Xanarkand and Spira. Which means, if we kill Sin, I'll never be able to go home.
The singing stopped.
There's something here.
The ground.
Sin! The toxin, watch out!
It was then I knew that Sin really was my old man. For the first time, I was finally able to believe it. The song you were listening to. What is it this time? Xanarkand. Ah, you homesick too? That's not your world anymore. You're Sin now. Hey, I'm older now, you know? I know. You want this to end. I'll find a way, promise.
All right, so that was a ton of dialogue. But anyways, we got to cut this here. So like, comment, subscribe if you guys want to do. Hope these guys are helpful, though. And hope you join me for more. All right, thanks for watching.